Titanic director James Cameron is in talks with a major streaming network that plans to make a TV series about the recently sunken submersible Titan. Matt Damon could play the lead role in the series, according to The Sun. Insiders told the publication that a certain streaming service approached the famous director, who dived 30 times in the sunken Titanic, with a request to tell the story of 5 people who died on a submersible last month. The Titanic disaster is already being considered as the theme of a series for one of the world's largest streaming services, and James is the first choice to direct. This is a topic close to his heart. He told the story of the Titanic with such compassion that for him it would be its natural to take on this case. Tracking the actions of those who were on board the Titan is a large-scale undertaking. It will take a lot of time, money, and resources, said the source of the tabloid. A Hollywood actor Matt Damon is said to be on the wish list for the project, as is Love is Sick rom-com star Kumail Nanjiani. James Cameron's Titanic won 11 Oscars, including Best Picture. Cameron, among other things, is an expert in deep-sea research. Recall that in June of this year, an expedition of researchers went to the wreckage of the Titanic to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean on the bathyscaphe Titan, which eventually sank as a result of implosion and explosion directed inwards. Among the participants of the expedition were well-known billionaires who could not be saved. After a long search, a robot diver discovered the wreckage of a bathyscaphe. Later, the details of the tragedy and the details of the organization of the trip became known, the high risks and dangers of which were warned in advance. James Cameron, the director of the film Titanic, spoke about the latter among others, accusing the company that organized this unusual tour in the death of tourist explorers. He pointed to similarities between the tragedy of the tourist submarine Titan of Ocean Gate Expeditions and the sinking of the Titanic in 1912. The Titan was driven by 61-year-old Stockton Rush, executive director of Ocean Gate Expeditions, who piloted the submersible. In addition to him, there were 4 other passengers on board. 58-year-old British billionaire and researcher Hamish Harding, 48-year-old Shahzada Dawood, one of the richest people in Pakistan, and his 19-year-old son Suleiman. And also the 77-year-old ex-diver of the French Navy, the owner of the rights to the wreckage of the Titanic, one of the first to dive into the wreckage of the liner in 1987, Paul Henry Nargeolet.